Is this that's their self. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome. I know we're all having so much fun, chit-chatting. We need to do like a little
Do you want us to get their attention?
attention, everybody, attention. I know everybody's chit-chatting and enjoying. I just wanted to say some words before we get the evening going and continuing. First, I just want to say I'm Nicole, and
Hi, Nicole.
and thank you. I gotta take this off here. Okay. And as I look around this beautiful room and this beautiful space, my heart is completely overwhelmed with these souls, right, that have just divinely come into my life. And I know most of you here I have a very special connected relationship with, or you're a friend of someone, a relative of someone that I do. And I just want to thank you, each and every single one of you from the bottom of my heart, because it's because of this community, this beautiful family that I've created here in Arizona, even though I'm a Chicago transplant. And I have a little bit of Chicago here with me today. My best friends from Chicago flew in to be here. I know they're in the house somewhere in the back there. So I'm so excited. I have a little bit of that here, and the beautiful community that I have curated and gathered over the last decade. So each of you here has touched my life in a very special way, right? There's been a connection, a divine reason sometimes that we have connected and met and been placed in each other's lives. And for that, I am so grateful to share on this journey with you today. Truly, I am. So it means the world to me to have you here to celebrate this milestone, this book, of which the title came to me when I was in Japan. So it is not a metaphor. It really, truly did take a typhoon. And I received the title of this book name. It came to me. Your name of your autobiography is going to be It Took a Typhoon. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even have an autobiography in my, thought process. This was 5 years ago. So when this opportunity came up and I was contacted to write it, I knew exactly what the title was going to be, and I knew what it was going to be about. And truly, I've combined about 50 years, 50 years of experience, personal growth, tons and tons of therapy, of work, shadow work, alternative therapies, to heal and transcend all of the different obstacles, maybe beautiful gifts placed in my life along the way, which has given me the privilege to meet and connect with you. And it's through this book that I put all those tips, tricks, and recipes that have helped me heal along the journey, and invite you to grab a pen and come along on that journey in this quick little workbook. And what I like to call them are there's growth opportunities inside of each of us where some light can be shined on. And that helps us evolve and grow into the person we are possibly meant to be. So if you feel stuck or running on a hamster wheel, as I like to call it, this is a guidebook to help you step off, or invitation to shift that and make a change in your life. So this beautiful cover. Before I go into that, I do want to mention I run also, you'll know by my book, a mobile yoga and holistic wellness practice here in the Valley for the last 10 years, give or take, going on 10. And we introduced our first ever international retreat last year to Bali and brought 20 of us were out there under waterfalls and experiencing something very different about than it is here. It's truly my most passionate activity. Something I truly love to do is travel, and it's because of the mindfulness practice that you have to really be completely present in that travel and that exploration of different countries and cultures and food. And in that mindfulness practice is where I'm very lit up and most joyful. Not that I'm not tonight, because this is pretty amazing, guys, truly. But I do want to mention we just announced our 2027 retreat. It's going to be in June of next year, and for anybody who purchases the retreat tonight, either early bird or the 9-month payment plan, we're offering a $500 discount off of that retreat experience. So if you're interested, we have the cards out, and you just scan the QR code, and the $500 will be applied to your remaining 9-month payment plan. A lot of people jumped on the payment plan last year. So if you're interested, I just want to make sure to mention it because we're offering it not only at this event, however, we also invite you on Sunday to our mini retreat experience we're doing here at the same location. Lots of you have been to that before with us, but we do with Crystal. I know she's in the house here with her little one. We're doing a sound healing meditation and light breath work, a 2-hour experience, and it'll be sandwiched once again with some Reiki, massage, light frequency tarot. We have IV therapy before and after that experience, and it just happens quarterly throughout the year. We only do a couple public events this quarterly mini retreat experience, our retreat in Bali. Otherwise, our work is all private. We have a team of over 100 practitioners who do all holistic healing, both locally and virtually across the United States or globally. Anyway, we are here tonight to do any book signing. We're going to have a little readings. A couple people have been asked to speak very briefly. And then afterward, we invite you to join along on a musical meditative experience. We have curated an album to go along with the book called The Awakening. And so this would be our debut tonight. And so if you're interested in receiving that vibration, we invite you to stay for that. Get some snacks, enjoy some drinks. I'm going to hand it over to Jen to read the poem that she received and to have share some words. So thank you so much for coming, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nicole. So, thank you very much. I'm humbled and very grateful to present this powerful cover art for Nicole's book. My name is Jennifer Goodwin McKinney. I'm an artist, an intuitive, and I'm a catalyst for health, healing, and spiritual growth. My energy holds the imprint of illumination. I've had the pleasure over the last 10 years to watch Nicole grow and heal and excel in business. So it's an honor to be asked to contribute in such a big way to this project. We were in YTT training together and have had quite a journey of friendship and business relations since. My process with the art is usually just a flow. When it starts, I'm not sure where it wants to go, and so I just let it. I set an intention with this piece that it may illuminate what is asking for support to bring us into our highest vibration. And well, it grew into this, The Awakening. Finished under the light of the harvest full moon in August of 2025. The original is here, which we edited for the cover. It's mixed media and filled with luminescence, the magic of the universe, the sparkle that runs through us all. It intertwines the deep mystery of the great void above us, the stars and moon cycle that leads us through our unconscious programs to the depths of the ocean, our emotions, energy in motion, and pulls back the fragments we've left behind as grains of sand and stars above to tap us into our ultimate power. The whale is the wisdom keeper from all lifetimes, reminding us that the universe contains in it one song, the sound of creation, the song of pure love. When a baby sperm whale is born, they send out a series of codas. The dolphins and whales in the area come to support, holding up the baby for hours so it can survive, allowing its lungs to be strong enough to take in enough breath so it can stay under the water. We're being reminded with this that in times of rebirthing, we may need others to come and hold us up and remind us that we have support. Remind us of our capacity to breathe and connect with spirit and walk through our life on our own. The dolphin is playful and brings a great sense of joy and reminds us to not take life too seriously. Remember to laugh and remember to play, especially with your community. The intelligence of the dolphin reminds us that we have the capacity to accomplish absolutely anything we put our mind to. So as we move through the waters of change, we are reminded to let go. Stop clinging to control and old ways and allow the current to take you where it wants to go. As we find our way back to the places in ourselves that love exists, the glowing flower of life coming from the center reminds us all that life is a continuous cycle of death and rebirth. We are the creation in physical form, the never-ending cycle of life. The flower of life that lives inside us all, the creation code in physical form. The petals on the outside die and fall away, and new petals emerge from the center, bringing with it a new sense of being, a new life and creation, wisdom and new powerful medicine. It glows to remind us of the spark of life that is in every single cell of our being. And with the right tools, at the right time, we allow these petals to fall away and reveal the bright, beautiful luminescence that we're always meant to be. Compassion, love, wisdom, and forgiveness. As you read the book, It Took a Typhoon. This process has taken Nicole a lifetime of lessons, and the cathartic process at writing it took over a year to bring them into yet another layer of understanding. Nothing happens to us, it happens for us. And in this understanding, we find the dissolution of the ego and rebirth. In channeling this piece with Nicole, it reminded me of the same process we all take, the process of life, the greatest medicine available to us. All the journeys we take to bring us into right relationship with ourselves and the Christ consciousness within us. I soon came to realize when I started this piece that Nicole and I were both experiencing very powerful lessons to bring us to a place of forgiveness, either in ourselves or in others, and coming into right relationship. There are things that felt unexpected, like unexpected messages, mistakes, or hurdles, and even felt like such imperfection. But is there such a thing? It brought me a deeper place of surrender, letting go of control, allowing things to flow and emerge as they were meant to, facing my own ego's fears and angst, feelings of not being good enough, not being worthy, and it all began to creep in. The natural way. It always does. I've always had the belief that this is life, that in this life, it is actually the canvas, and we are the masterpieces creating. There are times we may lend a color from our palette to other humans on the journey to help them paint their own masterpiece. That's what this book is doing. That is the magic of coming together, sharing our tools, sharing our wisdom, and sharing our love with non-judgment. Let us not forget that we all have the capacity to be the oppressed or the oppressor. We all have a choice in how we show up for ourselves and each other, and we find that choice in healing our unconscious pains and programs, allowing them to flow through us to open up the flow of life. The process reminded me of the old Hopi prophecy I have held in my heart since I was young, that of the rainbow warriors, coming from all walks of life, all nationalities. We don't come here for separation. We come here as one. One with the earth, one with the heavens, and one with each other. I will now read the insert of the awakening that came channeled as soon as I finish this piece. Under the radiance of the full moon, we gather. We anchor the light of the new earth, the ancient diamond consciousness codes awaken, clearing the bloodlines, cleansing the ancestral DNA, and weaving the silver cord of Christ within us. The calls of Lumeria echo now. The whales, the dolphins, they bring forth the songs and the records of all lifetimes. The fire rises from the core of the earth, burning away every wound we have carried across the ages. We stand as the new earth. We clear the strands of light, once fractured by fear, by violence, by pain, by separation, and in our sovereignty, we call back every fragment of our crystalline essence from every time, every space, and every dimension. We release illusion into the now. We awaken diamond consciousness encoded within our cosmic blueprint. And so we rise together, rainbow warriors of light, anchoring love, anchoring joy, anchoring compassion, integrity, pure truth, and luminescence to heal ourselves, each other, and Mother Earth. Congratulations, Nicole, on this new chapter of your life, and may it took a typhoon give everyone tools to help illuminate what's been hidden, to let go and heal, revealing the biggest masterpiece of this lifetime, their true self. So we can all come together in our brightest light, our highest vibration, bringing us back into balance with ourselves, the earth, and each other. Through love, we are all. Thank you, sister. And I did not cry. I cried when I wrote it.
Thank you so much, Jennifer, for that. That was just lovely and such a beautiful gift to also have. Sorry, we're still working on the sound for a minute, guys. To have that beautiful accompaniment to the book at the beginning. We want to just very quickly give a moment for a few people who've either been honored or have done a testimonial for the book to very quickly speak. We'll start with Tammy Fellows from Tammy Tuesday. She runs a podcast here also in the Valley.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to brave this. I don't know if it's going to wheel at me or not. She's tall. I'm tall. Okay. So Nicole asked me to say a few words tonight, and I want to first start by saying that this woman is a ray of sunshine, and if you know her, you know this. And I met her many, many years ago, and we were immediately kindred spirits, as I'm sure many of you are, because she is infectious, this woman. I mean, look at her smile. Seriously, her smile is just radiant. Anyway, she asked me when this creation of this book and story and journey that she's sharing with everybody came together, she asked me to read it. And I, of course, gracefully accepted and was super happy that she invited me to do that. And it was an honor to be able to read this book before it was in the hands of everyone. And I was so inspired by her story and her bravery to tell it with such grace. And I find it to be, as she has said, a tool for others to step into their light, because she is all light and that's what she does. So if you haven't read it, you're going to love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful journey and a story that she shares with everyone. And I know there's pieces that everybody can relate to because we are all on a journey together. Just as she said, we are in this together. We come here as one. So I'm so grateful to be here. I love you dearly. And I wish you all the success in the world, which you already have it because you already have everything you need already. But I know it's going to continue to grow and create ripples for the world. So thank you.
Thank you, Tammy.
Dr. Albert and Indu, we both want to come speak. Indu, come on first. You wrote a testimonial at the back of the book. Yes, I did.
Miss Indu on the mic. She's also one of our practitioners extraordinaire, and I'd like to just turn it over to her. We're part of the shorter crew, so bear with us. Okay, there we go.
Make it on the hall.
Yes, there we go.
Thank you so much. And as she introduced, I'm Nicole. If I go closer, it's going to be super loud.
I need to hear you.
Sure? You think so? Okay. Thank you. Okay. I guess you guys can hear me. Yes, awesome. Okay, my name is Indu Adrea. I'm actually integrative holistic practitioner and a spiritual transformational coach. Okay, that's what I need to call myself. Anywho, I'm a friend of Nicole and also a practitioner in her practice. And I have known Nicole for like 5 years. I've known her from the time I was in Crossroads, where she had a practitioner who helped me, and then she encouraged me to be a practitioner in her practice. That's how encouraging and inspirational Nicole is. And that's exactly what she has done in this book too. She has invited everybody. She didn't preach. She didn't preach anybody. She didn't say, oh, I did this or that. And one thing, I know it's hard to speak in 30 seconds. That's what she gave me. I'm just saying that. I need to say that. Like she said, you know, gracefully I will let you talk, but it's only going to be 30 seconds. Do whatever you could. So I'm so sorry. My phone is not working. I didn't have keynotes. But anyway, so I will say it, what I said. So it's basically an inspirational invitation. The thing about this book that was so inspiring is her courage. Her courage is unbelievable. And then wherever she was lost, whether it was in Japan or whether it was in her childhood, she always found her way. And her way was to be the whole person that she is. She found the whole light that she is, and that's what she's sharing. Of course, she's a great businesswoman, amazing businesswoman, and she has talked about all of that, her experience, but it's a wonderful journey. And I said in my first few lines, she walked to the fire and brought the medicine for all of us. So that's exactly how it was for me when I read it. It was quite inspirational and amazing, and every word that she said is her truth. And I really appreciate it. It takes so much courage, and she encourages everybody. That's her nature. And even if I'm like, Nicole, are you sure? Do you want me to do that? She'll be like, you are doing it. I'll make that decision for you. So that's Nicole, and that's this book. Please read it. You will find some gem and something that is really honestly calling you. Sure, and Jen. Where did she go? She did amazing art, and her poem, she just kicks ass. Basically, she's amazing. These two are amazing, lovely women, and it's such an honor to be here around all you amazing, beautiful people. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
She's gonna kick me out.
Okay, so real quick, I wanted to take a moment and introduce my favorite. I always call him my best doctor, and my mom's like, he's the best doctor? I'm like, well, yes, he is the best doctor, but he actually does a technique called BEST. It's an acronym for something amazing, but this man has changed my life, and I drive an hour each direction to see him. And he is listed as resource at the back of my book, and I am honored, and he's changed my life. And everything that is not balanced, he is able to use his technique and rebalance me, and for that I am so grateful. So, Dr. Albert, I'd love to have you say a couple words today.
30 seconds.
32.
Don't worry about it. It's going to be 30 seconds to 6 seconds because it's already everything already been said. My name is Dr. Albert Al-Ishmaeli. I'm a chiropractor, healer. I'm an acupuncturist, as well as being a Hahnemannian homeopath. That means went through the tremendous schooling to become a homeopath. My life journey has been learning what life is all about, the healing is all about, spiritual, mental. And what's so interesting is when Nicole came to my practice, or my life, what she did is that she was totally embodiment of everything that I had learned. All that's 45 years, and she was it. And she was perfectly. So the way I look at it is that she really understood it so well. And my suggestion for you, give this book to practically everybody, because this is the way the truth is. And she is the truth.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Albert.
I love
All right. Thank you.
I did the 60 seconds, right?
You did good.
You did good. All right, Ingrid, Miss Ingrid. This beautiful soul coming here is also listed as a resource at the back of our book. She has been my spiritual coach for the last at least couple years, if not more. I stopped counting, as well as the spiritual coach of many of the practitioners on our team. You know, after all the therapies done, all the, and that, not that that's ever done, by the way, that's an ongoing thing. I was seeking something additional in my life, like my connection with something greater than myself. And so I ended up meeting Ingrid many years back and invited her to join along. But she has been a trusted pillar in my life as well. I have a whole team of them, but I wanted to take a moment and I'll introduce you to Ingrid, who is also here in Phoenix locally, but does a lot of work telehealth as well.
Take it away. The band is probably going to for this.
So do I too have 30 seconds? 42?
You're the
Do I have 58? Miss Nicole.
Yes. I think I got it.
You got it. Everybody can hear me? Of course you can hear me. So, my husband went into surgery on Monday. I saw Nicole actually in my office on Monday. Got her book. My poor husband has like morphine, oxy, all this. I go, guess what? I'm reading to you. He goes, oh, okay. Because anything we do together, right? So I start reading, and every page or so, I go, you're okay, honey? He goes, don't stop. Don't stop, keep going. I go, okay. And we read, and we read, and we read. He even cried at a certain parts, and I know, and again, for the people that read the book already, there are quite a number of them. So you know what really struck me was the fact that this is what it's all about. We're here to learn, and guess what? Everything is absolutely perfect, and you get to have a choice. Do you want to be a victim, or do you want to do something about it? And you know what? That's called free will. And even that is perfect, whatever you choose. But that's going to reflect on this life, and it's going to reflect on other lives as well. So Nicole, you've been an inspiration. You've been an inspiration this whole entire time. You went through hell and back, and I know that we all have journeys. We all have journeys day to day, month to month, and we all have unbelievable stories that us too would cry. But what do we do about it? That's the question. We have a choice. Presents are all waiting for you. You have to do the work. It's harder doing what you're not actually doing the work. That's actually harder. You're making life harder for yourself. And by doing the work, that's actually the easy part. We have it all turned around because we've been definitely raised very differently by parents, teachers, society. We haven't been taught in schools and in college and in our own homes, truly, the path. So Nicole, thank you for being that inspiration. Thank you for being you. Thank you for choosing us. We love you. Keep doing the work. And what a blessing. You are loved. Thank you, you beautiful soul. Blessings.
Oh my God, that's a big one. That was very good. I don't think I rocked. I don't think sometimes I did rock.
Well, that part concludes those of us that were going to be speaking this evening. I will continue the book signing for those that would like a signed book. And then at 8 o'clock or so, we are going to invite you to receive the journey of this musical meditative experience. And so there's nothing you need to do. It's an experience where you just receive the vibration from the either song or chant. The words that we're singing, if you're not understanding them, they're in Sanskrit, which is the language yoga is written in. We usually have a slideshow, but we were a little tight on space today with the words there. So we'll try to say some of the words out loud, and if you feel inclined to join along in that, we invite you to do that as well. We do have some extra blankets in the back, and I know people are dressed up tonight. So I just want to set the stage in case I'm doing any signing or not right here, how the experience works. After each song, we request that you sit in silence. It's not something where we clap afterward. And it's an opportunity to just go within and feel the vibration from that experience. Maybe there's some answers, some awarenesses. This is a meditative experience. So it's just another form of what I call a stillness practice in the book. Meditation, sound healing, it's kind of a branch of that. This has been a passion of mine the last, 7 or so years, and it's definitely a creative part of my life. Love making music and being in community that way. And we used to do a ton of outside events over the years, and now we're doing more recording in the house, in our private in-home studio, basically. And about to launch our second album. The first one's on Spotify. So just wanted to mention that before I transition. Thank you so, so much. I'm so excited to have you here celebrating. Make sure to grab some food, some drinks if you have not already indulged. And I look forward to meeting you if I haven't already connected. Thank you, guys.